Okay, well, my name is Ernesto Castillo. I'm a massage therapist and a certified fitness coach. I have been in the business for about 23 years, and I love what I do. I've been doing this by myself as a professional for about 15 years. I've worked initially with other clinics and stuff, but I've been on my own for the last 15. I love what I do, transformations, fitness competitions. Obviously, I come from a background of therapy, so I've been doing that the longest, and I've done a lot of continuing education in acupuncture, in therapeutic taping, modalities like physiotherapy, and now I started in the world of traditional Chinese medicine. I'm currently taking my studies, which will take about 2.5 years. I run a clinic here called Toronto Body Mechanic, right on Western Road in 401. As just like a regular human being, I suffer a lot from stress, not only personal, but also running my own business, being a dad, being a husband, being a boss, being a person that just has a lot of expectations from himself. I currently feel like I'm always under stress. Well, before I started with Maria or with you, and I was I was not myself. I felt like I was drowning slowly into my own world, and I didn't know how to get out. So I felt like I needed some sort of tool or some sort of therapy that allowed me to basically try to get control of my life again. Again, because of the stress levels more than anything. But all in all, this has been a phenomenal experience for me because it has gone beyond the expectations of what I initially came here for. The Reiki and the hypnotherapy have helped me more than anything on my mental stability. My stress control. Now I know the tools that I need to apply whenever I encounter myself with certain situations or certain conditions, certain people, certain expectations that I have of myself. Spiritually, I've always been a very spiritual person, but I don't practice it I never practice it as much as I do now. Now, Maria has taught me a lot of different tools on how to control my stress and manage it when it comes to my professional and personal well-being. But I've tried it in all aspects of my life, and the Reiki particularly has helped with the stress relief, and the hypnotherapy obviously has helped me in controlling everything that has come from not only from the stress but also from the good parts of my life, and trying to balance it and prolong them as much as possible. Well, I was open to trying these new modalities because I felt that I've been being in the world of therapy. I've tried almost everything to date: physio, chiro, massage, of course, acupuncture, and none of them had really worked to the level that I expected it to or wanted it to. Now, I was always, to be honest with you, I was always closed-minded when it came to the Reiki department, because I was never into energy work or light work or subtle work, because I do come from a world of doing everything by force, a lot of strength, a lot of power, therapy that comes from massage or encounter. So I always expected a lot of manual work. That was the only thing that I was open to on my mind when it came to something that actually would work for me. And at the same time, like even for exercises, I always wanted to do all the lifting, all the carrying, and that's how I basically promoted myself and what I taught people. Now, after I was introduced to Maria, obviously from the first session, I knew this had worked, and I was open. At that point, I was open to being and fulfilling myself with new ideas and new methods, new modalities, and I was really open to the fact that, and she came well recommended as well. So I wanted to make sure that I tried it, and again, the expectations that I had were light compared to the actual reality, because this has worked tremendous for me, and now I'm addicted to actually coming in as much as I do, because I find relief. I find that stress-free zone, and also homework and new things that I need to practice going forward for different parts of my life, for different situations. And now not only do I encourage myself to always keep booking, but also telling people to come in to see her, because again, being in the fitness department and doing all the aggressive therapy, doing all the aggressive therapy in the past, now I can balance it out with more subtle techniques and know that they work just as much, if not better, than some other things that I've tried in the past. Look, I was one of the most skeptical people when it came to both, actually, the hypnotherapy and the Reiki, just because I thought that there were two things that had their own stereotype. A lot of people don't like energy work. A lot of people think hypnotherapy is something that just takes you to another level and you don't come back out of it, because there are so many stereotypes. But it's nothing to what you've heard in the past. It's like going into Google and diagnosing yourself. It's not what it seems. You have to try it yourself in order to be able to see all the benefits that you can get out of it. And I've gotten so much and more from my experiences. I would recommend it to everybody. My dad, who's very skeptical about everything. My wife, who's also very skeptical about little things like that. Because again, hypnotherapy in particular is one of those things that people kind of like rather draw back from. But with my experience, I've learned to control things in my subconscious and bring things from my subconscious to actually help me with all the activities and all the things that I've encountered myself on an everyday basis. So I would strongly recommend for people to come in and try it. Try it once, and you'll see that it's not about what the stereotype brings, right? So just try it, and you'll be surprised. You'll be truly happy about it. Being skeptical about certain things will prevent you from trying something that can really work well in your life. Whether it's hypnotherapy, whether it's massage therapy, whether it's anything that may change your life forever. You may not be trying it because you're nervous about it, but it's not until you try it, even just once,